Hey everybody, my name is Brad. I'm a service advisor at Steele Subaru here in Halifax. We're here for a cooking demonstration today with the Kilted Chef. So Chef, what are we going to be making today?
He's a little stiff today, isn't he?
Sorry Chef, I can't quite hear you. Can you speak up please?
We're all ready to go. Hey everybody, welcome to our amazing show at the Subaru dealership here. We're Joanne, you're in full force. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I have questions for Brad.
All right.
I need this chef here to take that chef home.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
What's the matter with you? You're supposed to be nice today.
It isn't related to the way that I feel.
So, Joanne, is our friend Donna there?
I'm not seeing any. Oh, but they're here. Everybody's sending emojis, but I need everybody to say hello, so I know that. That you're all hearing us. Awesome. Hi, Karen. Thank you.
We have a special message for Donna. Would you do the honors?
Donna, I was told you're looking for a strapping young male in your life. I live in Halifax, so feel free to look me up anytime. Forward to seeing you.
Brad's very diplomatic and says, I was told, because I think warned is the word that
We work right about Donna and the team, of course, and this is all about having some fun today. Guys, we're here at Steele Subaru. We've got all kinds of great things to tell you. But the first thing we want to get going right off the bat is to tell you who won the egg prize on Wednesday. When?
That exceptional prize was won by Donna Hornsby. So Donna needs to reach out with an address and we will get that shipped to you.
So Donna Hornsby, if you are watching today or watching in replay, send us a private message along with your address and we can send you the egg market, the Egg Farmers in Nova Scotia's beautiful basket, so we can send it your way. But we have something special to announce, right?
Right.
We have, through Subaru, a prize that's going to run from starting today right up till, what are you laughing at, man?
Donna said, start the car. And Sharon's going to take a cold shower, just so you know.
No, that's hilarious. So the prize for you guys, compliments of the Steele Subaru, of course, is a beautiful Yeti, and it's got 6 pounds of frozen lobster that comes with it from our friends at Logan's Daily Catch as well. And you can win this by simply commenting, liking his emoji, and of course, we love it when you share. It makes us tingle at that same point. So we're going to cook together.
Yeah, absolutely.
So today we thought we'd do something not too complicated. We're going to do some beautiful fresh crab because it's as fresh as it gets right now. So we're going to do some smoked crab along with some lobster. And we're going to do, I don't know if it's a crab roll, Crobster. Anybody can give us some advice on what we should call this. More or less a slider with lobster and some fresh crab. And you're going to butter the buns.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you're going to educate us at the same time a little bit about Subaru. So, hey, you get to talk to the technician direct for the entire show. So if you've got questions that you're doubting or you're wondering about Subaru, this is your chance to do so, right?
So
that's why we're having fun.
Bart says there's quite an echo, so I just want to point out that we are in the actual showroom at Steele Subaru, just off Ruby Street. What is the official name of this street?
This is Kemp Road.
Oh, this is Kemp Road.
Kemp Road, right off the Windsor Street Exchange.
It is.
Perfect.
And that's why you have the echo, guys. We apologize, but we cannot put some buffer sounds in place before the show. It just wouldn't happen.
Donna says, let's call it a slobster.
A slow So I'm going to start shucking the crab.
Sure.
I'd like for you to walk us through sort of what's a typical service experience when you've been with Subaru? Like what sets you guys apart? There's so many things I love about my Subaru, but I'm a little biased because I drive it all the time and I love it. But I think a lot of our viewers would like to know a bit more about Subaru, and in particular, that brand new Outback that's coming out, to the point that we don't even have one with us because they can't keep it in stock. I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's right. So the new 2022 Outback, they're calling the greatest of all time. Wilderness Edition is the latest edition that's being released from Subaru. It comes in a very, very cool color. If you haven't seen it yet, I believe it's called Abyss Blue. Very, very appealing to the eye. It's got more ride height clearance, so you get a lot higher off the ground, I guess is the best way to put it. Vehicle is just stunning to look at. It has a set of Yokohama Geolander tires on it from factory, which are an amazing tire. Very quiet, easy to drive. It certainly appeals to Subaru's more common demographic, people, excuse me, for the very outdoorsy and outgoing individual. So if you haven't seen the 2022 Outback Wilderness Edition yet, you should stop by and have a look because it is a gem.
Can anybody just come and have a test drive?
Absolutely. We recommend lately, to my knowledge, with COVID restrictions, that maybe give us a call ahead of time so that we know that we have them in stock. Like Chef has already explained, they're quickly going out of here. As quickly as the truck comes in, they're sold. So be sure to give us a call ahead of time so that we can try to plan to have one here ready to go to test drive for you. If not, of course, we can always arrange for a test drive at a later time when we know we're having them in stock.
Perfect. Sharon, it's great to have you here. We were thinking of you yesterday, and Cher would like to replace her 2005 Vibe. What Subaru would fit the bill? But she wants to stay in that same size range.
So the Vibe is a kind of a crossover between a sedan and an SUV. So to me personally, I would recommend that you come in and try our Subaru Crosstrek. It's again a crossover between the sedan and the step up to the Forester, which is our SUV. It's easily become, I've been here 4 years now, and it's easily become our best seller. They are just as quickly coming in and being sold right away. So hard to get our hands on at the moment. We have trucks coming every day full of them, but the Crosstrek is what you'd be looking to try today.
So that would be in comparison.
Yeah, that would be in comparison to the bar.
And the Crosstrek comes in that really stunning gray-blue color.
Yeah, so two of the most appealing colors that you could probably put your eye on would be the cool khaki gray, which is the one that you were referring to. It's like a sky blue. But even newer than that, I believe in 2021 they came up with plasma yellow, which is, you know what, it may kind of stand off at first because it is a yellow color, but it really grows on you more when you look at it. So I would definitely recommend coming in and checking out one of those.
So if you're just strolling around outside the dealership here and you see a white RAV4 coming in hot, that's Donna.
Okay. Keep an eye out for it, Donna.
All right, Donna. Poor Donna. We love to pick on you, but deep down, we do love you.
Donna, or Lynn says that they're traveling here from Nova Scotia from Ontario, and that Yeti would be great for the trip. And if Lynn wins it, we'll hold it till she gets here.
That's right. That sounds good, Joanne.
So will this prize be picked up here at the dealership?
It would be shipped directly to the winner, yeah, or picked up whichever way we can make it happen.
So Donna says, what do we do to win the cooler? You just did what you needed to do, Donna. You commented. You can use emojis. We love when you use the love emoji, or very least the like emoji. And we consider it a personal favor when you share.
So, Joanne, you've been in love with the Outback for a bit.
Yes.
And I know that that's something that we're looking to acquire. But today you fell in love with this little blue thing behind me.
You fell in love with that little blue thing.
Oh, that's me. That's not you.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty sporty and pretty cool.
I am torn between the Crosstrek and the Outback for myself.
So, what is that blue thing behind me?
So that right there is our Subaru WRX STI, very appealing to all of our customers. The STI is the top of the line model of the WRX. Definitely a very sporty car. You get a lot of torque and horsepower behind the wheel. It can be a very fun car to drive, I can tell you firsthand. Definitely recommend coming in and trying one because you can't compare online looking at the car versus coming in and actually test driving it. It's so much fun.
I have to say I was kind of excited because I was perusing the Subaru website because I am in the market for a car, and you can actually make a convertible, which is not something I've seen a lot on the road.
Wow, I can't say I've even known about the convertible.
Matt, do you know? No, Matt's shaking his head.
No, I don't believe we make a convertible at the moment. It could be coming out very soon.
Maybe it's an
a custom made. I don't know, but it was cool.
Oh, there you go. Well, maybe it's something to consider.
Well, you know what? If I could make you a convertible,
All right.
So what I want to know is I wanted to make sure that we're here today so you guys could ask whatever questions you wanted. But more importantly, we're here to cook as well. So are you hungry? I'm shucking the beautiful crab that I've got on the go right now, and I've got some lobster to add to it. So there's a cloth right there.
Karen just wants to say thank you to Subaru because they're amazing supporters of Rotary.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that.
They are. Now, you want to turn your induction burner on and butter some of your buns, and we're going to get started. We're going to get started on putting these together.
Do you know when you say things like butter your buns on the show, you start all up to heaven, right?
Oh my God. You get a really neat contraption there to butter your bun.
It is a really neat contraption. I can honestly tell you I've never seen one before you brought this in today, Chef, so this is a new one for me as well.
The unit is actually like a pan. If you want to bring it up, yes, so everybody can see it. And there's a roller, and you just basically, there's melted butter at the bottom, and you just roll it through, and you butter your bun. So that's great. We're going to need, five?
5, 6, yeah.
Five.
So here's a few comments.
Jordan,
Mom says the day you have a convertible, she'll be your first buyer.
Okay.
Darlene says convertibles have been big the last couple of summers. You should definitely think about it. And Charlotte's wondering if you have any electric vehicles.
So, as of right now, Subaru is producing and releasing next year, Matt? Is that right? So,
in 2022, Solterra.
as of 2022, Subaru Solterra, it's a brand new model that Subaru is creating, is coming out. It is a full electric vehicle, not a hybrid. It is fully electric. But that is our first electric vehicle that's coming to the market.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This must be exciting.
It is very exciting.
What about from a mechanic perspective? Is it a big switch or a big difference?
It will certainly be an adjustment to go from, of course, a gasoline engines to a full electric.
Yeah.
It's going to take some training with Subaru Canada, of course, to go ahead and get our technicians trained the way that they need to be so that we can maintain your vehicle as good as possible, or as easily as possible, I should say.
So this might be, I don't know, this might be a silly question, but if I buy an electric vehicle, do I get a home charging station?
Yes. So every electric vehicle comes with its own home charging station that actually just plugs in outside of your house. It's very, very energy efficient, which does not increase your electricity bill significantly. Maybe I believe in the ballpark of $20 or $30 in the course of your month. So it's not going to bump your bill up significantly.
I thought it would be higher than that.
You know what? I thought so too. A friend of mine has another brand of all-electric vehicle, and he said maybe $20 a month, which is every bit as much as he's been saving in gas as you know.
Deanna would like to know if we can take Brad with us and just have him as our sidekick from now on.
Well, you know what? I might be in the market for a new job, so Chef, you let me know.
I was going to say, I don't know if we can afford him.
Well, pretty easy.
I mean, he's a high-class Newfoundland chef, after all. You guys are not aware of this, but he dabbles in cooking all the time.
I'm a Newfoundlander. I'm from Porterbrook, Newfoundland.
I have a strong accent.
You know what? I wasn't born in Newfoundland, so I can't call myself a true Newfoundlander.
You're in trouble now.
Born in Calgary, only Newfoundland descendants. My parents are both Newfoundlanders. I moved there at a young age, left there at a young age as well, just after high school. So the accent, is not very forward with me, but I love Newfoundland. I can't wait to go home again, and now that everything's opened up, I look forward to getting there very soon.
Newfoundland is like a whole different world. Newfoundland is not like any other place in Canada.
It's not. It's truly beautiful. If you've never had the chance to go there, you really should check it out. In particular, Gross Mourne. Gross Mourne is
You know what?
probably the most iconic place.
We have to tell you,
I think that car behind you was built for Grossmore.
That car right there?
Yeah.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I would, absolutely.
well,
Most of our cars are built for Gross Mourne.
Absolutely.
what's kind of cool is that we spent a whole week with our audience in Grossmore last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
during the pandemic. It was pretty interesting. We had some special classes to get there,
Neat.
and we were in Rocky Harbor all week.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Are
kind of
electric
cool.
cars still expensive, or are the prices coming down to?
the prices are coming down, and continuing with I guess the way that the world is turning, and kind of going towards all electric vehicles. The price point is definitely starting to trend downward. They are probably a little bit more expensive than your entry level combustion engine, but I believe the federal government is trying to kind of bring that cost down so that everyone will want an electric vehicle as opposed to your gasoline engine. That's much cheaper at the moment.
Vicky has a Crosstrek and she bought it right here.
Did she?
She did.
Cindy will see you for servicing, I'm sure. Hope you're enjoying your Crosstrek.
Do you ever get tired of cleaning crab and lobster?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's going to talk to me.
I'm sorry.
This is an exchange. My God. Guys, did you forget I was here? What?
I can't speak for everybody, but it's COVID. I've been walking the house with you for a year and a half. This is my first time out. And I just think we should give Brad his spare time.
Oh,
The audience loves you.
I can tell that. They love you already. That's pretty cool. But to answer your question, the answer is no. I love crab, I love lobster, so therefore it doesn't bother me. And the good part is I'm doing it while you guys are chatting, and it's just happening right in front of you without having to worry about it. Look at that. So what do you think of, and I'm going to ask you a culinary question.
Okay.
So what is your favorite food to eat?
My favorite food to eat. Well, there's a big list. I would have to say it's probably ciappino, which is an Italian seafood stew, if I'm not mistaken, chef.
Right.
Clarify on that. But,
Correct.
Italian seafood stew, tomato-based broth, lots of hearty seafood like what you see here in front of us that really bulk it up. But that's probably my favorite thing to eat.
So we are in Lunenburg on Monday doing some filming, and we were getting the menus from the Blue Nose, and they did a hurricane soup.
Yep.
I don't really know what that is, but we're doing airtake in a ciappino.
Okay.
As a
hurricane soup.
Yeah, as a
That'll be our soup, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got enough crab there to get started on these
Good.
nice rolls. I do.
Buns are looking nice and toasty,
Okay.
so we should be ready to go.
And I'll add some fresh lobster meat. Look at that. Just ready to go. And of course, when you comment and you like this particular program today, you get a chance to win 6 pounds of this amazing meat along with this amazing Yeti. And yeah, it's going to happen. Every comment that you have, every emoji that you place, it's going to be qualifying you for this, which is good. Would you like to win the Yeti?
I would love to win that Yeti cooler.
Can you?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, I've been told by a colleague of mine they can fit 24 cans of beer in there for those of like myself who
That's not
summertime
personal
love.
knowledge?
Say again?
That's not personal
That's not personal
knowledge.
knowledge. I haven't been lucky enough to win one of these yet for some reason. Although I work here.
You know what I would do though is be careful of saying that because Donna is on her route and she loves beer, right? Doesn't Donna love beer?
I really can't speak to that. I'm not sure.
Maybe Donna can tell us.
Where's Grandma's today?
He is here. I
Quiet.
think people are confused about the legs underneath the table. Those are kind of Al's legs. What is the exact address of the dealership?
So we're located at 3737 Kemp Road, again, just off the Windsor Street Exchange, very easily accessible from Robey Street as well, just off of Robey Street, or the Windsor Street Exchange off of Windsor Street.
And your home address for Donna?
My home address, Donna, I can give you that personally, not on.
I was gonna say, be careful.
A few people want to know what is on top of the blue car.
So on top of the blue car,
I'm chopping celery, by the way, added to the crab and to the lobster, and I'm also going to add salt, pepper, lemon, lime, and a little bit of mayo just to give it that zing, and we'll finish those buns.
Okay, thanks, Al. Welcome back, Brad.
so just a couple of Subaru's mascots hanging out on top of the WRX today. Also up there, which I'm definitely not going to lift down, you can see the surfboard and attachment that comes as an accessory from Subaru.
You're not
This
gonna-
little fella here is our goat, the greatest Outback of all time. You'll see tons of these floating around the showroom, our parts department, and everything like that, because the new Outback is certainly the greatest of all time. So this is kind of a play on words for those of you who aren't aware.
So I'm going to tell you a funny story. I'm not sure this is suitable for Facebook, but I'm going to tell you anyway.
Let's hear it.
When Figgy, we have a mini dachshund who's 9 months old.
Too many. Go there, eh?
One of the first places she came was this Subaru dealership, and she got a mini goat. We keep it in our Subaru, and she looks forward to that goat every time we get in. It's the only place she has that she comes.
No way.
Honest to God, we cannot get her to on her goats.
My wife is making me nauseous. I'm not sure what this is all about. But I'm adding salt and pepper while I've introduced yourself. A little lime and a little lemon and salt, pepper, and celery is what I've got next. Take it over, Beth.
Regarding the lobster roll, chef, or just regarding Subaru in particular?
No, and do whatever you want to do.
Cheryl said it's nice to hear from you, Chef. You're doing a good job.
You didn't tell me what you eat in secrets. I mean, obviously, as a cook, you eat things that you probably shouldn't eat, like craft dinner and whatever
You know
else.
what? I have to tell you, a guilty pleasure of mine, and I think this comes from my Newfoundland descendant, but craft dinner and fried bologna is probably one of my very hidden secrets. I know it probably doesn't sound appealing, but let me tell you, if you fry up a piece of bologna, Newfie steak as we call it, at a pot of craft dinner, there's nothing that hits quite like
Well, it's funny you say that because on Monday's show, or Tuesday's show, we did these amazing potato skewers,
Okay.
and Joanne and I served them with bologna.
Didn't you?
Yeah, right on the barbecue. It was awesome.
Mary Macaroni is one of the thousand to be here today.
Mary, you're so funny. You guys you will regret it when I go.
Allison said this is an awesome event and what a great idea. Whoever thought of this, bravo. So there's a reason here today. We're not just randomly walking off the street. We have partnered with Subaru. We are driving the Subaru Ascent, and I have to say, we pulled our cargo trailer down here today. We do not have a small cargo trailer. That Ascent pulled it like a dream.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was amazing.
And a lot of people were doubting that. Like every colleague that I have said, "Oh, chef, I don't know about this whole scent idea. You say it pulls it. The paper says it pulls it, but you know that's a big trailer you got." But I said, you know what? It was a charm. It really was. We didn't have any issue whatsoever.
It's great.
So what is the tow limit on the Ascent?
Subaru Ascent can get up to $5,000. Not $5,000. Excuse me. I'm thinking it out here. 5,000 pounds towing capacity. Depending on the trim level that you go with, 5,000 would be the maximum. Prior to the Ascent's release, the highest towing capacity vehicle we had was in the Outback, which was 2,500 pounds tongue weight. So the Subaru Ascent nearly doubling that, of course. It's easily become an iconic vehicle for those of our outdoor adventurers that want to be able to tow their outdoor toys.
Yeah.
And I have to say, we travel quite often with another couple, and the women end up in the back. And those seats, those bucket seats with the armrests, are amazing.
The captain's chairs that you can get,
Awesome.
they are very comfortable. It feels like you're sitting in the front seat.
It does. Donna wants you to know that she makes a world famous bologna hash. She just put that out there. Sherry has seen
Sounds really good.
Sherry has seen our Ascent with all of the logoing on it and says it looks amazing.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Where did you get all the logos put on your vehicle?
I don't know. We'd have to ask Matt that question. And no, Matt's shaking his head. He has no idea.
No idea.
Hey, I'll keep stuffing. Yep.
I'm not sure if you're all distracted by bread as well. I thought we were putting spinach on the slide.
I changed my mind
Oh,
because
okay.
they look so beautiful the way they are,
All
Joe.
right.
And I know I brought a bit of dill, but I don't see it here. When did it not make it?
It did. Oh, I think it's still in the
It did
car.
not like so.
No.
Yeah, that was not a positive yes, was it?
Belinda wants to say thank you to Subaru for hosting this event.
You're very welcome on behalf of Subaru.
I love it.
Deanna just wants to congratulate Al on staying focused. Good job, Al.
You guys are in trouble on Tuesday. All right, here's our fifth. You decided to do six, didn't you?
One is for me.
I see. Well, that worked out great. Look, we're gonna do 5 for this. I was gonna garnish this with some beautiful dill, but there isn't any, but I do have a little bit of celery that's right here, so I'll use that.
So do you do the cooking at your house?
Yes, I do. I've done, I could say all of the cooking or most of the cooking since my culinary experience at NSCC here in Dartmouth at Aiken, Kansas. My wife was always. Sorry, Donna.
You just ruined it. Like, what's going on with you?
Had to say the W word.
I did. I'm sorry. She's probably seen the ring on my hand by now. She's very observant.
No,
I'm
she
sitting
was-
right here and I didn't
She didn't
even
use
know.
She's not that observant. No. All right, look, you need to taste this. So I'm going to recap the recipe while you're tasting this, so that way at least I can talk.
All right.
And so there you go. So you'll notice the purpose, the reason we selected those little rolls is because they're the ooey gooey, very soft little bread dinner rolls. And with the butter, it gives you the consistency of dipping butter, in lobster. And of course that nice.
The Reverend says that cars come and go, but the chef is forever.
Thank you, Rev. Appreciate it. So the recipe itself, I use 1 pound of lobster meat, and I use approximately 1 pound of crab meat. Mix it all together with some salt, pepper, the juice of a half a lemon, and juice of half a lime, squeezed in, and then I added approximately 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, a little more mayonnaise than usual. Give it that next mixture. So what happens is that crab becomes juicy with the lobster at the same time. And if you have a chance to add a little bit of dill to this, it would take it again to the next level. But Joanne was so admired when she arrived that she didn't bother to get the dill.
Donna just pulled the emergency brake, did a U-turn, and now she's got her cut in the face.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny, of course.
So
So
Darlene says if we want Brad to be quiet, feed him.
It's very true. It's very true. As long as it's,
how's that?
Oh, it's delicious.
You're not allergic to lobster
No.
or seafood.
I think somebody told you long before now.
I was a little worried about that.
No, it's the acidity in the lemon and lime is really coming forward, which I really enjoy.
Nice.
Crobster roll.
Yeah, what do we say they're calling it?
I don't like lobster rolls.
Lobster
Let's go with
roll.
Crobster roll.
Crobster roll. Yeah, I like that idea.
But I can tell that you've had culinary training just by the citrus and bringing the flavors forward. It's a
Is
very.
that turning you on
That's
there,
very
Joanne? Are you okay? Or
Chef, I only have eyes for the 3 of you.
for the 3 of
For the
us?
3 of you.
Oh!
Where does the other one go? Oh, he's over by the door.
He's almost back to me.
If you are coming to the Subaru dealership, don't forget to take a selfie with the Kilted Chef, of course. Don't miss that. They're all over the showroom.
And the service department.
And the service department as well.
Yeah, you're right there too.
And here's another good news is officially, as of right now, in Halifax, if you're looking for badass burger booster, hot under the kilt or the mustard, and the juniper scrapers, they're available right here, of course, at the service department.
At the parts department, actually.
Yeah.
Just include the service department. They're available right at our accessory vestibule, right in the parts department.
So what is other things that we would like to tell our fans about Subaru in general, and why should they come here versus somewhere else?
Well, Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive definitely makes our product stand out so much more than all the others. Other manufacturers have, an intelligent all-wheel drive is a term that I've heard in the past, where the all-wheel drive system engages when necessary. Subaru is an all-wheel drive vehicle all the time. Does not matter the situation. Your vehicle has 4 wheels moving continuously in motion with one another. It is harmonious. Our vehicles, quite honestly, from a service perspective, you don't even need winter tires here in Eastern Canada driving Subaru because they will get you anywhere. So
That's the part that I thought was tricky. I mean, you don't get stuck with these things. It's very,
I only have
very safe.
I have one complaint about our Ascent. There is a feature so that if you cross the center line or the side line, an alarm will sound.
lane departure.
Okay, so we wore that out in the first 4 days. I did not realize how often Al traveled outside of the designated line.
You should get pick on.
I thought she was coming at you about something.
Oh, but it's always something. It's always something.
Luckily, you can turn that feature on and off, which I'm sure you quickly
We
found
can't
out.
carry on conversations. Beep, 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 all the way down the hall.
And every time it beeps, Wayne goes, "What's going on? What's going on?" But it is what it is.
It's a very safe vehicle. All those
Yeah.
features, I feel very comfortable and secure in that vehicle.
They are absolutely. It's got tons of bells and whistles, even in our entry-level vehicles. You should certainly come on in and give one a try because they are probably, arguably, the safest vehicle on the road today. So.
The other thing we should mention too is if you are coming and you want their attention, you can just say that the Kilted Chef sent me to come and look at some cars too. They'll jump. they'll just get right to it, right, Matt?
Absolutely.
Oh, there you go. I just got the okay.
I'm
now.
waiting for the Kilted Chef edition to come out.
Yeah, good luck with that. It's going to take a long, long time. What?
You get the plaid pattern.
Plaid pattern. That would be
pretty neat.
Yeah, that would work. That would be okay.
Donna said since you got her all fired up and then you let her down, if you could send her a goat, that would make things a little better.
Donna, I think we can make that work. As long as you can send us your address on a private message, we'll be glad to send it.
Private message after midnight only. Well, guys, this is it. Unless you have a bunch of other questions, hashtag stay in love. We love that you join us every day, of course. Don't forget, the more comments you have for the show starting today, and if you're watching in replay, it'll go on right up till next Friday, and you qualify for this amazing Yeti cooler and 6 pounds of lobster from our friends at Logan's Daily Catch. Of course, all compliments of Subaru. And all you have to do is comment. And we love when you share, because when you share, it brings more people to the show, and that's what it's about. And we hit another milestone yesterday, Joanne, and we were pretty excited about that.
Very close to 50,000 followers on
Yeah,
Facebook.
we'd love to reach that before August is around the corner.
Barbara wants to know if you will provide a chef cutout with each vehicle sold.
That's a negative. We might throw in a spice or something, but that's about it.
A lot of
Sure,
people want to say thank you to Subaru. This has been awesome.
On behalf of Steele Subaru, I'm happy to say you're very welcome. We look forward to seeing you all coming in.
So as you see in the background, guys, everybody's still working, right? All the salespeople are working away, going back and forth, making it
That is the
happen.
hardest working gentleman here. I'm not sure what he
He
does,
is
but
the hardest working gentleman.
He's been on the show 4 times today. I love that. I think it's great. And then we have the rest of our marketing team that's with us as well.
Yep.
We're going to leave them incognito for this time. But come in August, when we come back, we'll make sure they're with us on the show so you get to meet them as
And
well.
Allison has a question, which is a great point. Even though we're on the road today and at Subaru, we will still be posting this recipe on our Facebook page this evening.
Definitely. And the other thing too is if you're coming to the house to pick up your box, there's still 20 boxes left to be picked up. There's a little note on our front door. Give us a call. We'll tell you what to do.
We will have a photo of the recipe, and we will have a photo of Brad, if Brad would be so inclined.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll have Brad with the cutout. That's going to work out great. All right, guys.
I almost picked you, but good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it very
Nice
much.
to be here, Chef.
I appreciate it. And of course, we're going to spread the love of this Crobster what did you call it?
We're going to call it a Crobster
A
roll.
Crobster roll. All right. So we're going to slide the slider Crobster roll to everybody that's
We're going
around.
to slide on out of here now.
No, we're in no rush to get out of here. But we want to say ourselves too, thanks to Subaru for having us, and we're looking forward to doing this many, many times. So hashtag stay in love. We'll see you back, not here, but we'll see you back at the shop on Tuesday with all kinds of recipes for next week.
Cheryl said bye, Brad.
See you, Cheryl.
See you, Brad.